Hello and welcome to Plokman's Top 10 Games and Where to Find Them. I'm Plokman, as always, and this series of videos that I plan on doing, maybe once a week, to show games that I like and where you can find them legitimately, or for free if they are available for free. I will not be doing ROMs or emulators for the links, but I will be providing links to where you can buy these games officially. Just like in the old days. I will also be displaying games from the next series at the beginning. So let's begin, shall we? Number 10, Grail the Adventure. It's a offline version of the original Grail game, which basically was a Legends of Zelda: A Link to the Past in MMO form. This game has been around since 1998. And just recently discovered it on the internet for download, as the original is no longer available online. The offline version does not offer multiplayer play, but it is interesting to explore and find the quest that is part of the game. So I really recommend checking it out, just for the heck of it. Number 9, the original Harvest Moon. It's a farm simulation game originally released for the Super Nintendo. It's one of the best games of its type, and I've always enjoyed it. It's may not be your cup of tea because, well, who likes to farm really? But you got 3 years in game to build a farm, raise a family, and I think that's an interesting concept. So I recommend it. Check it out. Number 8, Tron 2.0 Killer APP. It's a Game Boy adaptation of the storyline from Tron 2.0. It's a bit different. You play as Tron, the original character from the movie, or you can play as Mercury, a character introduced in the normal Tron 2.0. The style is basically the same. Tron uses a disc instead of a rod primitive javelin, which Mercury uses instead. And instead of a bit, Mercury has a bite, which can answer more than just yes and no. And it's an interesting concept, but it's not the exact same story. I also recommend playing the original story of Tron 2.0, but that will be in a later thing, so yeah. Number 7, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. It's a Americanized version of the game Hoya Pop Beer, and it is basically Tetris with gel creatures instead, which are known as beans in this. It's based off the popularity of the adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, with characters such as Scratch, Grounder, and lesser-known characters such as Davy Sprocket, and other robots that are Robotnik invented, such as Arms here. It's interesting, but it can be difficult at certain parts. So, if you're not into puzzles, then you might want to think about another one. Number 6, Magi-nation. A game that came out during the boom of Pokemon, Digimon, Telefang, Capturing Monsters game. One of my personal favorites. In this game, you journey through the Moonlands, capturing green creatures as Tony Jones. And your goal to save the world of the Moonlands from destruction from the inner core. Number 5, Fantastic Dizzy. It's a adventure game by the company Codemasters. It's different from the average point-and-click adventure like Monkey Island or Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People, in that you actually walk around more like a platformer and find the items that you're supposed to use and pick them up. Your mission in this game is to save Daisy from the evil wizard Zax. This game is an interesting game. It has many places, such as the Yolkfolk Village, the Goblin Village of Keldor, and even a graveyard. It's interesting, but very difficult. It's the year 2000X, and everything's linked together through a cyber matrix of computers. That's right, at number 4, it's Mega Man Battle Network number 2. In this game, my favorite of the series, besides Bowser, number 6, is the second in the game, of course. You travel through the net to save the world from cyber terrorism, viruses, and other things as Lanakari and Megaman.exe. At number 3, we have one of the recent discoveries of mine, Summon Night Swordcraft Story. It's one of only 2 Summon Night games that have been released in the Americas, and it's very interesting. It has crafting, weapon designs, and its battle system is similar to that of Tales of Fantasia. It's beautiful for the graphics, and I really recommend playing it if you can find it, because it's an interesting story. It's got some funny quotes in it, and it's just worth playing if you ask me. And at number 2, we have another recent discovery, Terraria. It's a adventure game mixed with the building game. It's kind of like a 2-dimensional Minecraft in a way, mixed with the Legends of Zelda 2 side-scrolling stages, and it has many bosses, including the Eye of Cthulhu, the Eater of Worlds, and Skeletron. The game's concept is very similar to Minecraft in many ways. You harvest minerals, you build objects, but unlike Minecraft, you do have to fight to earn certain items. Minecraft being more of an open sandbox game, and this being more of a adventure, I guess. And at number 1, that's right, we're talking about Minecraft, the open sandbox game where you harvest minerals, build whatever you want with those minerals, fight zombies, skeletons, spiders, and the ever-popular creeper. That's a nice everything you've got there. Be a shame if something happened to it. Is a very popular reference to the creeper. The game itself is still in beta, and it is very popular. And it's the indie game of the year. It should be played to understand why it's so popular, and it's just a great buy. If you got the money, buy it. I mean it, buy it, because you will love it. And that concludes this episode of Plokman's Top 10 Games and Where to Find Them. Tune in next time for more games. Thank you, good night.